Okay, students, the last of our basic shapes. And this one's a tube. Makes sense, right? Common part of most things that get built. So the only really change here or really there are two major differences. So this time we're going to be sketching two shapes. So we're going to have a circle within a circle. That's one, and we'll be using concentric circles as our dimensions, as our way to constrain it. And then the last thing is going to be about the sweep. So I wanted to show that to you as well, so that you could see how it might be something that's useful. Let's go ahead and get started. So go back to Inventor and select Part. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and choose my XY plane. I'm going to start my first circle at my center point. I'm going to dimension that to be 1 inch. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a second circle, dimension that to 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them in the proper location. So I'm going to go up here and use concentric constraints. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on this circle. I'm going to click on this circle. And you'll see that they're placed inside of each other, kind of like a bullseye situation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit finish sketch. And now we're going to place another plane. Now for this, I'm going to select plane, origin. Now I created it on the XY. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my actual line here on the XZ. So I place that plane. Now I'm going to come up and I'm going to select the sketch tool and select that. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my line tool and I'm going to start at the origin point and I'm just going to draw a line out. For this purpose of this demo, I'm going to go ahead and make this line 5 inches long. I'll recenter it here and then hit finish sketch. Now the neat thing about using the sweep is the computer will actually follow the path of the line. So right now we have a straight line. So it's going to just kind of move out, and I'll show you how we can do this. So I'm going to go up to sweep. Okay, the first thing I'm going to choose is my profile. So I can choose this inner circle, or I can choose this outer one. I want the outer one because it's going to create a hollow space in the middle. So I'm going to select that. Then I'm going to come and check my path. So by doing that, the inventor has actually taken the shape and gone along the path until where it ends, 5 inches long. I select OK. And by doing that, you'll see that I have created a tube that goes straight back 5 inches. Now what I'm going to be doing is I want to hit my back button and I want to alter the line that I created. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create not a straight line, but a curved line. And so there's a tool on here called spline, and that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go here to my top view, and I'm going to start at my origin point again. But the difference is that when I do this, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. is that I can bend the line as I go. Now, I go ahead and select the check mark to tell the computer that I'm done. Now, in reality, each of these little black boxes need to be dimensioned. So I would come in and select the origin point and dimension that one, and then do the same thing again, and then keep going around until all of them have been done. Now, I'm going to hit Finish Sketch, and now I'm going to choose Sweep. I get my profile again, and then choose the path. And click OK. And so now you can see my tube, okay, instead of being straight, is actually is curved. Now the one kind of caution here is if you make it too curved, it will get an error message. I tried to make very gradual and gentle turns here as I was doing mine. So this is something fun to play around with. Again, create your tube, have it checked by your teacher, and then try out the spline tool to see how you can make a curved tube.